I don't wake up flawless, don't fake a glow. My mirror don't lie, and I don't know anyone a polished face. I show up raw, no saving grace, no contour lines, no gentle tone. Sometimes my truth is overgrown, but even when I break and bend, I'm still myself, not here to trend. You want it soft, I brought the storm. You want it sweet, I came reborn. I don't perform, I just reveal. I'm not here to be beautiful, I'm here to be real. Real like cracked earth under feet, real like sweat in summer heat, real like grief that holds your hand, like reggae bass you understand. Don't sell me shine, I won't conceal. I'm not here to be beautiful, I'm here to be real. Oh, 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 oh. I don't smile just to make you stay. I speak the truth, then walk away. Don't call me angry, call me clear. I love myself without veneer. My scars don't ask for sympathy, they're just tattoos of memory. I don't erase what I survive, I sing it loud, I keep it live. I won't dilute what I contain. I'm not a flower without rain. I'm not your dream, I'm not your deal. I'm not here to be beautiful, I'm here to be real. Real like oceans when they rage, real like elders full of age, real like joy that doesn't ask, real like breath without a mask. Don't soften me, don't mute the steel. I'm not here to be beautiful, I'm here to be real. I used to try to shrink, to smooth my edges, to smile through storms, but now I carry thunder in my voice and calm in my no. I'm not your pleasing, I'm not becoming. Real like roots in rebel ground, real like silence that makes sound, real like love that doesn't flinch, real like truth that doesn't pinch. This isn't for your gaze to feel. I'm not here to be beautiful, I'm here to be real. Oh, 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 oh. Crying daylight, not ashamed. I let my voice shake when I name the grief I carry in my chest, the love I give though never pressed. I hold your pain like it is mine. I listen past the scripted line. I don't fix, I feel, I stay, and sometimes that scares strength away. They told me toughen up, don't bend, but I'm a tree, I swear I'm man. I don't need armor made of stone. My skin is soft and on my own. My softness is not my weakness, it's my flame, a quiet fire that speaks my name. It's how I know what wounds to tend. It's why I break and still defend. You think I'm fragile, but I rise, not through brute force, but open eyes. My softness is how I win. scars, I bless the bruise. I see the soul, not just the news. I'm not afraid of trembling hands or loving more than fear demands. I walk through storms without a sword, my heart the only shield I hoard. And when I fall to grow. I let my tenderness still show. You measure power by the loud, but I find truth beneath the shroud. I bloom where harshness would retreat, and feel the ground beneath my feet. My softness is not my weakness, it's my stand. The way I hold the world in hand, it's how I hear what's left unsaid, how I revive what others dread. You want the steel, but I bring rain that soaks your roots, that names your pain. My softness is where I'm strong. Don't mistake my stillness for surrender. Don't mistake my tears for fear. Don't mistake my open hands for empty ones. I am made of mist and mist carves mountains. My softness is not my weakness, it's my power. It breathes beneath the loudest hour. I don't retreat, I simply feel. And in that depth I break the seal of what it means to live, to heal. I don't protect, I make it real. My softness is how I win. I've been running on the roads made of noise, trading silence for someone else's voice. My breath forgot the sound of trees. My heart got dressed in urgency. But now I walk where nothing shouts, where water speaks what I forgot. No one to prove, no path to win, just ripples where I wade within. I don't knock, the river knows the ache I carry, the way it flows. It doesn't judge the shape I'm in, it just says, come in. The river knows I'm coming, it feels my need. It doesn't rush, it doesn't plead. It spreads its arms like open sky and holds my weight without a why. It doesn't ask me to be whole, it only listens to my soul. The river is where I rest. I drop my shame along the shore. The lies I live don't fit me more. I let the current clean the fear. I let the stillness draw me near. I sang no song, I brought no plan, just barefoot truth and empty hands. And still it welcomed all of me, the lost, the light, the in-between. I didn't need a polished prayer, just breath and bruises laid out bare. The river didn't flinch or fold, it simply said, come home. The river knows I'm coming, no need to hide. It mirrors tears I used to fight. Its quiet roars, its ripples speak in tongues that comfort those those who seek. It doesn't fix, it doesn't teach. It simply lets my silence reach the river. The river never asked what I've done, who I've hurt, how far I've wandered. It only made space, and in that space I remembered who I was before I was afraid. The river knows I'm coming and it's enough. No passport soul, no armor tough. It cradles me in liquid grace and gives my stillness back its place. I float, I breathe, I close my eyes and hear my truth beneath the skies. The river is where I'm found. Signs in the sky, red maps that others held up. I measured steps by outside views, wore their paths like worn out shoes. I asked them where, I asked them how, took every no, ignored each now. I thought that answers made me whole, until I heard my quiet soul. One day I stood and didn't seek no more advice, no loud critique. I didn't plan, I didn't pray, I just began to walk my way. I stopped asking for directions and found peace. The road I walk may twist, may crease, but it's my road, not made to please. I follow stars that no one sees. I move with wing, I dance with doubt, and that's the faith I sing about. I stopped asking, and I arrived. They said turn back, this path is wrong, but I had silence all along. A compass made of breath and tears that pointed past their common fears. I traded maps for muddy trails, I leaned on trees when strength would fail. I let my questions lead the way and let my wandering thoughts stay. No longer need a second voice, my heartbeat made the truest choice. And when I fall in line with who I am, not what they find. I stopped asking for directions and felt free. No rule book telling who to be, no detours paved with should and must, just soul and sky and sacred trust. I learned that not all lost is bad. Some paths were never meant to have a name, to still be real. They said I needed clarity, a plan, a 5-year dream, but I chose a direction that only made sense when I walked it. And in the walking I became it. I stopped asking for directions, that was home. A moving truth, a mind that roams. I don't need signs when I feel deep. The way I walk is mine to keep. Let them chase where roads begin. I'll trust the path that grows within. I stopped asking. silent fight and held me soft through darkest night. But now I come with open hands, no stories left, no last amends. I sit beside, I breathe, I be, and now the river knows I'm free. Oh, I used to seek, I used to plead, now I just follow where I need. No map, no war, no inner cage, just water dancing on the page. The river knows I'm free, not just unbound, but rooted deep without the ground. I float with wind, I hum with trees. I've dropped the fight to try and please. No more to prove, no mask to wear, just barefoot truth and open air. The river flows with me now. I used to cry where no one heard, now silence is my spoken word. I don't perform, I don't defend, I walk as friend with wind and bend. I kiss the moon without a why, I bless the pain, I let it fly. I don't resist what needs to be, and in that ease I set me free. Oh, they used to ask me what I'll do, but now I ask what flows is true. I don't need legacy or throne, just one deep breath that feels like home. The river knows I'm free, it feels my dance. I walk not luck, but sacred chance. I'm not a plan, I'm not a test, I'm just a soul that came to rest. And when I go, I won't erase, I'll ripple through another place. The river carries me home. The river was never a cure, it was a mirror. It didn't save me, it saw me. And in that seeing, I learned to flow. The river knows I'm free, no more to chase. I am the song, I am the space. Not healed to win, not brave to prove, just here to feel, just here to move. I live, I love, I let things be, and that's enough. The river knows. Used to shrink to make you stay, dress my silence in what you'd say. Thought your smile meant I was whole, but I had traded in my soul. I said I'm fine to earn a hug, I dim my light to feel enough. Thought being chosen was the prize, but love don't come in costumes, lies. It hit me soft, then hit me hard. I built my worth on shifting cards. It wasn't love, it was a deal. If I stayed small, you'd say I'm real. Everything I thought was love was just approval, praise that came with hidden removal. I wasn't loved, I was performed. As long as I fit, I was adorned. But when I cracked, I spoke too loud. The love withdrew into the crowd. That's not love, that's needing to be needed. I mistook applause for open arms, but only earned it when I charmed. I learned to please before I breathed, and wore your comfort underneath. And now I see what love should mean. Not earned, not bought, not wiped too clean. Love sees your mess and stays through shame. Not just the smile, not just the name. I starve myself to taste your care, but love don't bloom from vacant stares. It's not a mirror made to please. It's truth that holds you when you freeze. Everything I thought was love was just approval, wrapped in hope and sweet refusal. It felt like warmth, but it was need, fed by fear and mask as creed. Now I unlearn the praise I chased and search for hands that hold with grace. I want love, not just to be accepted. If you only love me when I was soft, when I was quiet, when I made you feel big. You didn't love me, you loved your reflection in my silence. Everything I thought was love was just approval, a dress rehearsal, not renewal. I'm done rehearsing for the part. I choose a love that sees the heart. And if it stays when I don't shine, that's when I'll know this love is mine. I used to smile with teeth, not heart. Spoke just enough to play the part. Hid my shaking in a laugh. Played perfection on its path. I said I'm fine, like it was prayer, while crumbling under polite stare. I dressed my wounds in sugar tones, just to not feel all alone. But one day I got tired of fake, of shrinking just for others' sake. I dropped the grin, I dropped the play, and braced myself for them to stray. I took off the mask and the sky didn't fall. No thunder cracked, no angry call. The birds still sang, the trees still swayed. My breath came back, the fear decayed. No lightning struck, no crowd withdrew. The only shock was what felt true. The world kept turning, but now I was too. I let my voice shake when I spoke. I didn't laugh at every joke. I said I don't know without shame, and didn't try to shift the blame. I cried in daylight, let it show. I walked away when yes meant no. I stopped pretending I was tough, and found that soft was strong enough. I didn't lose what made me stay, I just cleared what blocked the way. The mask was never saving me, it was the cage I couldn't see. I took off the mask and the sky didn't fall. No crowds dispersed, no sirens called. The breeze felt new upon my skin. I heard my voice from deep within. My truth came out, not dressed in fear. And guess what? I'm still standing here. Turns out the sky wasn't waiting to collapse. My world didn't burn, it opened. I didn't vanish, I arrived. I took off the mask dusk and I saw the sun, not as a spotlight but as one that rose for me, not just the show, and welcomed all I've yet to know. I dropped the act, reclaimed my soul, no applause, but I felt whole. Cities, lights and stone, where no one asked if I felt known. I tried on tribes and flags and names, but all of them just felt the same. I bent to fit, I shaped to please. I wore their codes like worn out jeans, but nothing held me, not for long. Cause deep inside, I knew I'm wrong. They said find home, choose sides, stay true. But what if home's not red or blue? What if the wild, the wind, the roam is where I breathe, is where I'm home? I don't belong anywhere, and that's my freedom. No map can name the soul I lead from. I'm not a square to fit your grid. I'm roots and rhythm, never hid. I float like smoke, I walk like sky. I'm not confined to live or die. I'm here, and that's enough. I used to ache for seats at tables, to wear their tags to match their labels. But now I toast with empty hands to life beyond the filtered lens. I found my place in every place, in silent woods, in open space. No fixed address, no fence, no key, just barefoot truths that carry me. You call it lost, I call it flight. You need a path, I trust the night. No roots in land, but roots in song. That's how I know I still belong. I don't belong anywhere, and that's my freedom. No border drawn where I must lead from. I'm not a project to define. I'm shifting stars, not painted lines. I don't need walls, I don't need ground. I carry peace where I am found. I'm brave, and that's enough. They said I needed a box, a label, a tribe, a country, a name with weight. But I chose a horizon, and it welcomed me back. I don't belong anywhere, and that's my freedom. No myth to chase, no pain to plead from. I won't collapse to fit your shape. I am the river, I am escape. I move, I shift, I rise, I roam, and in that wildness, I am home. I am home. I used to carry names like shields,
stitched in others' fields. I chased reflections, not my face, and called that search a holy place. I held beliefs like borrowed clothes, and loved in ways that left me closed. I tried to be what made you stay, but lost myself along the way. One day the mirror wouldn't lie, I saw a stranger in my eyes. So I let go of who I knew and walked towards something bare but true. I forgot who I was, so I became something true. Not the mask, not the myth, not the version for you. I shed the scripts, the smiles, the show, and in that silence I let go. I didn't vanish, I broke through. I forgot who I was and found someone new. I stopped rehearsing every move. Let stillness ask me what I prove. I wrote new words with trembling pen and let my heart begin again. I built a home from breath and dust, from quiet love and sacred trust. I stopped the race, I left the queue, and stepped inside what once felt true. No longer scared to not be known, I made my truth, my skin, my bone. I found and lost the richest view, 'cause what I lost was never true. I forgot who I was, so I became something free, not shaped by shame or history. I grew beyond what I could name, a voice that burned but felt no blame. I rose from ashes, not for show. I bloomed in places pain won't go. I forgot who I was to remember my soul. I didn't lose myself, I outgrew the costume. I didn't forget my path, I stopped walking someone else's. I forgot who I was, so I became something real, no longer chasing what they feel. I found the fire beneath my skin and let the truest song begin. I'm not a label, not a view, I am becoming always new. Taught me how to win, not rest, to chase the dream, ignore my chest, to always try, to always prove that being still was not a move. I thought I had to earn my place, to wear a smile, to hide my face, to climb, achieve, pretend, perform, just to be loved, just to be warm. But no one said you're already enough, that breathing soft is being tough, that I don't have to fight to stay, that I am worthy anyway. No one told me I could just be, no need to shine, not be a savior, not a sign, just sit in sun, just close my eyes, without a script, without disguise, not a project, not a plan, just a soul with open hands. No one told me, but now I know
my past. Thought healing meant the perfect arc, but truth leaves quiet, not in spark. I thought my pain made me too much, that love required a lighter touch. But now I see my silent days, a part of how I hold my grace. I'm not a task that must complete, I'm not a war I have to beat, I'm not a book with final page, I'm not my hustle, not my cage. No one told me I could just be and still belong, even when I'm weak, even when wrong, even when I'm lost, even when I'm still, even when I don't fit the drill. I don't need to glow or lead, just need breath and earth and seed. No one told me, but now I live. I was always becoming, always striving, always reaching, until I found silence, and in it I found me. Not the me that achieves, the me that breathes. No one told me I could just be, but I'm here with messy truth and fading fear. No medal earned, no praise in hand, just a barefoot soul that now can stand. In all I am, the loud, the small,